Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I'm Hunter Black Luna. Let's roll, everybody. Metaphorically speaking. We're not gonna go to Omega yet, despite the fact that it's right here. Instead, we're gonna hook into the mass relay network and use that to travel across the galaxy. Specifically, we're headed back to the Citadel. We gotta meet with the Council, including Anderson, and recruit the Master Thief. Not that Master Thief. She doesn't have Master Spark, but she does stab people in the back for you. And that's just as good. So you can see the navigation system is pretty much like the first one in the most essential manner. You know, you go places, it's all good. Holy crap, I forgot about that shot. Man, that brings back memories. Also hammers home how big the Normandy is. Compared with the same docking scene in the first game. And we've got no one else to pick but our two bros. Yes, Miranda's a bro. Everyone on this ship is a bro, including Shepard. Sometimes I have a problem with R's and L's, even though I'm not stereotypically Asian, or even Asian at all. 2 points. Save it for the powers, or plug it into Cerberus Officer. I could plug it into Cerberus Officer. At next level, I would still be able to take Overload or Warp. Alright, I'll take the minor boost in our stats. Not that we're particularly expecting any fighting on the Citadel, just like the first game. Gotta keep going with ammo. 40% of weapon damage, so it's kinda like tech armor. In a lot of ways, it's just a buff that is always there. We've already leveled up ship. And we get to change our weapon loadout before every mission. The only thing we can change is equipping the phalanx, which everyone must do. And let's go ahead and make sure Jacob's got the Geth plasma shotgun. He also has another DLC weapon, I believe. The Eviscerator. Very promising names. This is the standard issue thing. It's not that good. I'm not much of a fan of shotguns in this game, but hey, we're not a soldier, so we don't have to deal with it. And Miranda's got the same loadout as us. Overall, not the best for firepower, except for the shotgun. But we've all got space magic, so it's fine.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Show map. Yeah, this is the map of the Citadel. This is Zakira Ward, which is basically the ward of the Citadel that received the least damage during the battle. So it's basically up to full capacity. Other wards are still being rebuilt years down the line.
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
And here's our Master Thief being explicitly
Commander
distinct.
Shepard, we have the finest companions waiting for you.
Oh, I'm up for that. I mean, what?
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
I could have sworn I just saw her eyes change color.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
Like the murdered admiral from Cerberus, which no one believes me about anymore.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
As long as I'm not paying for it. Alright, fine. Well, actually, this will be the first mission we'll do. And I'll tell you why halfway through.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Yeah, Kasumi's one of my favorites. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I didn't even have her on my first playthrough because, well, her DLC came out after a little while, actually. But that was on the 360. Different times, different consoles. We'll be using Kasumi a lot.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
That is one of my favorite speeches in the game. Fuck yeah, science! Science the fuck out of you aliens. Oh, a news terminal.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Why don't you thank me? Alright, I'm supposed to be dead.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Of course. Ever helpful.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
And since we've proven that we can beat the Geth and now we're on the winning side, people don't feel like they want to sign up and die in like the last months of the war. Great. As soon as we prove we can win, that means people think, well, I'm not needed. Ouch. Gotta feel for the Alliance there.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
I don't have one. I'm not a biotic.
Oh. Well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
I can't talk to this person? Oh, I thought the customs officer might want to talk to the people toting around guns and stuff, but I guess not.
Obviously security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
I was only mostly dead. Try finding that option on government paperwork.
We need to get that cleared up for you. Why don't you talk to my captain? He's just beyond the scanners on the right.
Alright. Fair enough.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Great. Colonel Ty, you show up in the weirdest places.
Yes? I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My consul says you're dead.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the Station Security Administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to Customs and Immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
It was a little irregular.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I'm not so sure, but I would hope so.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Lovely mishmash. I love that. Alright, we know how to get to the Council. Zakira Ward, Sovereign's attack.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Ooh-ah.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Wow. You obviously never met Garrus when he was a CSEC agent, because he constantly complained about that sort of stuff. Thanks for the help, man.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
He's a pretty helpful type. He seems like a reasonable renegade-y positioner. Or at least a little bit of renegade. It's not full-on, like, genocide is just a game to me. Which it can get that way if you let the renegade run away. Oh. Lovely.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last
Is that what we're calling
welcomed
it?
you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
It looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery
I heard about
Ward.
Geth attack.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
They've suppressed information about the Reapers. Far easier to blame the Geth than
Para-
an enemy.
You know what, I'm not terribly surprised, and not just because I played the game. I'm honestly... Well, it said in the beginning that they were trying to suppress this sort of crap.
What stores are available on this level?
Only one store exists on this level. Citadel Souvenirs offers licensed mementos of your visit. Their line of starship models is well regarded.
Yeah, thanks.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet.
Hey.
I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased. The Hanar maintain that the lost colonies are the Protheans' wrath, after human explorers defiled a Prothean data beacon 2 years ago on Eden Prime.
Wow, that's a pretty offensive thing to say. Not exactly surprising.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Oh, one of my favorite parts of the whole Citadel, everybody.
Since these stores are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the woman who defeated Saren?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
Nice. You need like no Paragon to get that done. Also, yes, the Paragon position is to be the corporate whore. Sounds good to me. Space Hamster. I would get the Space Hamster, but that's a fair chunk of money that could be going towards useful stuff. Now these little fishies, they're so cheap I'll buy some Ilium Scald fish. And a model of the Normandy SR-1 and the Destiny Ascension. Cheapy cheap, these go in the captain's room, right next to our recovered helmet. And anything else we can recover. Kinda lame things though, I don't know.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
It's festive, and you like ships.
I'm an engineer, honey. I look at ships all day.
I love the little banter. There's tons of Citadel banter. I might not even be able to fit it all in one episode. I can try though.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
Miranda, did you just
You
tell
ever been up there?
No. CSEC
Miranda?
won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should
That'll
kill
show
all.
them. Perf derf. Freaking A, Krogans. There you are. Well, it's good to see some things haven't changed terribly much.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures? The Henley Technical Institute can help. Courses available through our extranet site will put you on the path to success. Visit our site now at keywords Henley Technical Education.
Aw, we can't go over to the windows. That's a beautiful view right there. My God.
Shepard, it's been 2 years since you had a job. Isn't it time you rectified that? Exciting opportunities await Alliance citizens like you on
Like
the
kidnapping and anal probing. Sorry.
Third-stage colonists are being recruited for ExoGeni Corporation's Pharos facility. Visit your local Colonial Administration office to
What
sign
the
up today.
hell? I was pretty sure I kicked ExoGeni off that frickin' planet. We'll have to investigate that later. Along with a million other things to investigate. Alright, that's the security cordon where we started. Secure Cafe.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Oh, Turians. I'm not allowed to haggle with him. That's sort of a shame. High-grade provisions. That's what our cook Plomer was looking for. Ascension novel. Aha. References to the Mass Effect novels. Alright, I'll buy it. It's 5 credits each. That probably wouldn't even get you a stick of gum. Actually, I don't know what credits go for. You could do mathematical calculations and stuff, but I so don't feel like it.
The colony of Mindoir has won the right to use Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the
Yeah,
colony.
depending on your background choice, obviously a lot of these news items are affected.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised immunity and has suggested Cerberus may also be tied to the death of Admiral Kahoku several years
If you just
ago.
came on board right now, that's what I've been harping on. Admiral Kahoku. Murdered for trying to find out what happened to his squad, who was also murdered by Cerberus.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications from L2 implants. Subcommittee Chairman Burns thanked biotics everywhere for their patience and understanding, and promised more help for those forgotten by the system.
That's nice.
The Turian government is considering further reparations to humans whose ancestors died in the Relay 314 incident at Shashi.
Huh.
The Turian government previously made reparations from what humans call the First Contact War, but refused to pay interest. The Turian hierarchy has supported improved relations with humanity since the Alliance's heroic sacrifice defending the Citadel from Saren's attack.
Yeah, unless you save the Council, race relations take a definite turn for the shitter. Like, the Turians start building up dreadnoughts again, it could be nasty business.
Certa Foundation is likely to close by the end of this fiscal year. The Foundation never recovered from a deadly attack by biotic extremists on one of its medical centers 2 years ago.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used.
Might be
yes.
interested, but I don't have the funds. Plus, my ship is better than anything.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
I had a couple
What can I get
times,
you?
don't really care for it.
The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried
I'll
seaweed
believe
in
that.
the station.
A lot of aliens probably don't like that.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
Nostalgic melancholy. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. Deep accusation. Where be your jibes now? Your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Insincere endorsement. You have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elk.
Admit it, you'd go to see that. You're not a true fan unless you would. You know what? There is a lot to do still on the Citadel, so how about we go talk to the Council? And then maybe next episode we can finish taking in the culture and do some, you know, shopping and all the other stuff. So let's just head to the Presidium. We can't go through the whole Presidium, we just end up in the embassy, because that's less work for the game designers. So here we go. Good to see Anderson again.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander.
What's up?
We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the galactic.
Of course they do. At least Anderson's a friendly face on the council. It makes me, like, regret saving them slightly less. Gotta admit.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus.
Oh my god, I am going to go into that tower and personally punch you in the goddamn mouth, you son of a... You know, the first time I talked to the council about this, I wasn't so angry, but now I kind of am.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Well, you believe me, so that's 2/4 of the council. 1/2. Derp-a-derp.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement.
Oh, pretty please, would you like me to get on my knees and beg?
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Alright.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor.
That's worth it. That's worth it all.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered.
If you decide to appoint Udina as the member of the Council, several people mention, I believe, that they're a perfect fit for each other, the Council and Udina. Unfortunately, I can't do that because Udina wouldn't be the right choice to help me, you know, fight the Reapers, given that he didn't the first time. Derpa derpa.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Given that they're specifically slaves of the Reapers, that's not encouraging.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeyman they used to be.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
I'm not really a fan either, you see. It's just they're the only ones who aren't twiddling their thumbs like the Council.
How've the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying.
Ooh-ah.
Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful.
I hear
You
that.
can't trust Cerberus.
And I'm sure they do too. Good. The layout looks a little different than I remember it, but only a little different. Probably get a better angle over here. Oh, it's not so different. bad little office. Well, I guess if you are one of the foremost powerful people in the galaxy, that kind of... it's good.
A quiet candlelight vigil is planned for hostages who died during the Batarian attack on Terra Nova. Reverend Michael Bowman, whose daughter Kate died in the fighting, is holding a non-denominational prayer service.
I think that might be referring to DLC that I never bothered with.
Shepherd Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
There's a lot of stuff still to do on the Citadel, and we'll do that next time on Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and I'll see you guys next time.